it's time to do. Well, not really. Hello and welcome to Dimsy's Domain, and this is my Yu-Gi-Oh! Next series pitch. Yes, I know as of this recording we're still waiting on news regarding more information of Yu-Gi-Oh! The 6th series. However, if you subscribe to myself and YuGiOh, you will for sure know the latest news as well as these amazing Yu-Gi-Oh! Related videos. So check out our Yu-Gi-Oh! 6th series fan page on Facebook, which is linked down below as well. However, look at this video like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Next series pitch, regardless of all the information or the new news that we find out of the 6th series. So Mina Shaya commented on a video regarding a discussion with myself and YuGiOh where we talked about a female protagonist and a female antagonist. Check them out, link in the description down below. However, they said that they want a female protagonist. Yes, we heard that before. They had a little twist. Let me explain it to you. So first things first, they want it to be a very strong female protagonist, similar to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 or Final Fantasy 6. However, they want this protagonist to be around 17. I agree, not too old, not too young. Well, older than the usual crop. We have Yuma, who is 13, Yuya, who is 14, we have Yugi, who is 15, and Jaden, who is 14, but then we had Yusei, who was 17, so I want them to be older. We always wanted an older protagonist because it will allow us to get more darker or become more serious. Although Arc V is kind of serious, but you know, from the get-go, very, very serious and mature. And we have to recall this, currently, there's a lot of hype regarding Duel Monsters and the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! In anime in general, we have Dragon Ball Super rekindling the love for Dragon Ball. We have Digimon Adventure Tri rekindling the love and interest for Digimon Adventure. These are series which ended 17 years ago, 15 years ago, and Duel Monsters ended more than 12 years ago. And Dark Side of Dimensions capitalize on that nostalgia, and we can see for a fact that there's still a lot of interest and love for the original cast. And even now, before the 6th series news or anything about it has been introduced, speculation is rife saying that, hey, what if it's Duel Monsters coming back? So there's a big interest in Duel Monsters. So this is the twist which can incorporate the love for Duel Monsters while still moving forward and adopting a completely new cast. What if this female protagonist was 17 years old, maybe had the name such as Yuna or something along them lines, but the twist is, what if this was Yugi's daughter? What if this was Joey's daughter or even Kaiba's daughter? What if it was the daughter of one of the main casts of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters? Wouldn't that be kind of awesome? Although it can't take place within the 10-year time gap because, to be honest, she'd still be too young. And let's just imagine that we have the daughter of the King of Games. We have the daughter of Yugi, who isn't a bad duelist such as Yuma, who was an absolute horrible duelist, but they are innately and genetically superior in terms of dueling because of, you know, superior genetics from her dad is the King of Games. But the point being, she doesn't like dueling or she doesn't like being in the shadow, because at the end of the day, and most celebrity children would know this, that they do not like to be in the shadow of their fathers, of their mothers, or parents in general. They don't want to be in the shadow of someone who is either part of the family or their friend. This is where jealousy stems from, and from this you could have this female protagonist wanting to choose her own destiny, very similar to what we see in Boruto, where Boruto doesn't want to be known as, oh, I'm the Hokage's kid or I'm Naruto's son. And this will give a very good plot point which they can then play out and really investigate, and it'll allow a lot of character development, because she's gonna be a very good duelist no matter what, but she doesn't probably like dueling, or she doesn't engage in dueling for the fact that someone's saying, hey, I just dueled, or I just beat, or I just lost to the daughter of the King of Games, because that's gonna completely mess with the sanity. And let's talk about her personality. Her personality might take a dive as we traverse further into the story, and you see her sanity, her personality kind of deteriorating or mending. She might become a more enjoyable or lovable or hateable figure throughout the series as it moves on, as it moves forward, which is what we want from a character, a proper complex character. This could be the first series where the protagonist doesn't like dueling, and this will sound cliche, as Mina Shaya pointed out, that wouldn't it be wonderful for them to, instead of, okay, you got Yugi, you got Jaden, you got Yuma, you got Yuya, who start off, and also Yusei, who start off, hey, I love dueling, I absolutely adore dueling, I enjoy dueling. But what if it's the complete opposite? They hate dueling, but by the end they absolutely love dueling. That would be a very good payoff. However, and this is probably the most interesting thing, I know I'm a bit of a psychopath regarding, I like my dark, evil, insane crazy characters, but what if this character, because of the jealousy that builds up within inside her, she goes a bit crazy, her sanity is challenged and ends up becoming the antagonist, and we stick with her as the antagonist. She doesn't get redeemed, she is the antagonist and she goes crazy, maybe on a killing spree, or maybe she inherits some dark spirit from Egyptian times. Maybe she gets a shard of Zork somehow possessing her, but that's probably unlikely. But the point being, I want everyone to see the possibility and the opportunity and potential, the massive potential of capitalizing on the nostalgia whilst going forward, whilst introducing new characteristics, whilst also using old school characteristics and cliches. Look, I don't want, okay, here's one cliche I don't want no romance nonsense. I know it's somewhat necessary nowadays, but no, Yu-Gi-Oh has kind of strayed from that cliche, from that trope, that shonen trope, whereby Yu-Gi-Oh does not need to incorporate a love interest because of the fact that it's a card game. So leave it as that. Don't try and overcomplicate things. This already is a very interesting story aspect, and I think that they could really do well to capitalize, and once again, as I'm repeating right now, to do something completely different. So credit to Mina Shire. Check out the video regarding the female protagonist and the female antagonist. I do want to close this video off by saying, how amazing would this be? And tell me down below if you think it's going to be an interesting idea. Hey, they don't even need to be a female. Yeah, let's say they're the child of one of the prominent characters from Duel Monsters, even from GX. Heck, you could have the son or the daughter from Yusei, and that would work even better in my opinion. Please make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. You may now exit Dimsy's domain. Thank you and goodbye.